Yeah, guys, this thing is iced down, man. I'm digging that. I can't wait to slap that on. Alrighty, guys, as you guys know, the AC on the Corvette went out last night, man, and I figured I look on Corvette Forum, and we literally just figured it. This cord that I'm shining the light on with the red wire coming out, you have to unplug that and plug it back up, and your AC will work. For anybody with the 2015 C7 Corvette, it may be a plastic piece under there. You may need one of these tools. However, it wasn't one on mine, so I'm guessing the AC went out on this thing before. But I didn't need one of these, but you might need one. But that's how you fix it. It's not hard at all. You just unplug the plug and plug it back in, and it worked out perfectly, man. I'm happy now. I was thinking about selling this thing, dog. What's up, guys? We are back here with another Everything's Regular video, man. We about to go get some stuff adjusted on the Corvette. You guys know we have a bad lower control arm in the rear, and we did order that over line, so we saved some money there. So now it's time to go get it put on. I was gonna go to Chevy and get it put on, but the way they rate me last time, I found another spot that I'm gonna deal with, so we'll see what happens. Alrighty, guys, you see the vet, man. We back at the shop. It's not Chevy this time. We wasn't gonna get raped that bad, but this shop seems to be a little bit fair. We got to get that right rear lower control arm on. We got a brand new one right in the mail, so that should be done shortly, hopefully, and everything on that should be A1. I got a brand new steering wheel that's gonna like make this thing look that much newer, so hopefully everything works out. So let's find our lift and get up out of here, man. I'm just might go hop on the bike, but it is really hot. Yesterday burnt me out, so I don't know. We'll see though. Yep, this is like totally ridiculous, guys. I got to get a rental car to take my rims to LA because my truck isn't ready yet. Dude said my truck is gonna be ready like literally like 2 weeks ago, man. So about to get this rental car and pull up and see what's the deal, man. I need my shit. I can't deal. I'm spending extra money for nothing, and my Corvette is literally done right now. So if I had my truck, I wouldn't have to freaking do that. Looks like we're gonna be in a Mustang A10. This is us right here. I've never driven a Mustang before, like literally never. So this is gonna be something new. How you start this, Joan, is the question. Oh, wow. I guess I got enough room to put the wheels in this joint. It actually is pretty spacious in here, but let's get out of here and go test drive the Vet real quick because they say it's done. So let's hope that thing is running really good and straight like an arrow. So just pulled up. That thing is slow as heck. Just pulled up back to Samurai. Got the Vet over here, man. We about to see if this thing is running like an arrow. We got the GTR. Ooh wee. It's a whole bunch of JDM stuff up here. Even look at this thing. It's got the right-hand drive and everything. We got the Vet ready to go. Ooh-wee. And guys, this thing is running like a beast now. Like, I'm glad I finally freaking found a shop that's like decent in price and then like get the job done fast without any excuses. Like, dude, like now my Corvette drives straight. We got that lower control arm fixed, so it's not like a boat no more. We can actually, like, you feel me, get on the gas and not have to worry about like shaking or losing control or nothing like that. So now I got a brand new steering wheel for this thing. It's literally the steering wheel, but the same steering wheel, but with the square bottom. I'll show you guys when I get there, and it's like brand new. So this one is like kind of worn. So we're gonna throw a brand new steering wheel on there. I already got it at the crib. It's like rolling now. Like even when we hop on the gas, like, woo, this thing is just floating now. Oh my God, yes. I love the Corvette now, guys. Like, I was so like over it. Like, you don't even know. After that AC went out and that plug, I was like, bro, I'm about to trade this thing in, dog. I'm not about to keep putting repairs into it. Then I thought, I was like, okay, bet. Do I want to just go get a grand Jeep SRT, 2015 Jeep SRT? I found one for a pretty, like, one with really, really low miles and a good price. I was just like, do I want to go get into another note, or do I want to spend less than $1,000 and less than $1,000 and get this thing like all A1 and fixed up, and just make sure, you know, it is what it is before I, you know, give up on it. And I'm glad I did that, because man, like, I'm so excited now. You don't even know. That's all I needed was the freaking lower control arm tied up. And it sucks because the dealer is like, the dealer was stressing, yeah, I just did a huge tune-up on it, this, that, and the other. Like, bro, you didn't fucking do shit. You didn't touch shit. You didn't touch nothing. Fucking didn't do nothing. Literally, you have to fix so much stuff on this car. It's like, but now I guess it's you know, I guess it's worth it now. I'm enjoying it, and it's running how I need it to, turning where I need it to go, and not, you know, feeling like a boat. So I'm digging it now, man. Let me know what you guys think about the vet. Alrighty, guys, it pretty much can't get like any worse than this right now. So I'm in the rental with the all the wheels and stuff from the Camaro, and this is the second time that this light has came on. We got literally 22 PSI in our right rear tire. We already had to pull over once and fill it up. It's been about maybe 40 miles and it came back on. So now we got to stop again, try to find some fix-a-flat or something, because this thing definitely got a slow leak. So man, let's hope for the best, man. Alrighty, guys, 4 gas stations later, 3 pumps in, and we're back on 25 again. I don't know why they don't check their cars or whatever the case may be, but I've been having to pull over like every like 50 miles type. But other than that, we are in LA. I'm about to go pick up this 23-inch wheel for the CVO. Unfortunately, Antonio said that he didn't even get started on the wraparound, so we will have the wheel, and then my buddy has a tire for me. So we'll probably grab this wheel and get the tire mounted on. As for these wheels right here, my other buddy's buying them. So after we pick this wheel up, we'll go drop the rest of these wheels off. Alrighty, guys, we just pulled up to the rim shop. Let's see what they got for us, man. Came out pretty good or what?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah?
Should be happy.
Okay, cool, man. Well, that's exciting.
The problem is bad. I sent it back.
Right.
Myself.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, that thing looks clean.
Take it outside so you can take a good look at it on the sun.
Let's see. That thing looks clean, dog. Oh yeah. Yeah, that definitely looks good.
Wax.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. Did a real good job, man. Cool.
So you can bolt on your factory brake discs.
Okay, bet. Then I'm gonna just try to toss the tire on today and get it balanced. Be good to go. Let's see. Yeah, guys, this thing is iced down, man. I'm digging that. I can't wait to slap that on. Just pulled up to the homie house. Got me right with a with a tire for the 23 already, because y'all know those 23-inch tires are like hard to find if you don't get it online. But here's our 23. About to put it in bro truck so I can go hop on my bike, and then I can meet him at the tire shop so they can mount it there, and then we'll get it all situated. Alrighty, guys, just pulled up to the bike, man. I can't wait to get my garage and stuff, because this thing is like just so dirty. But let's get this thing pulled out, head to the tire shop, and try to get it going, man. Alrighty, guys, we just pulled up to Discount Motorcycle Tires, man. I got the bike, the homie already, man. We here. We getting the brand new rim mounted up.
Change that fender though, right? You put that.
Yeah, I got a wraparound for it.
Cool.
Yeah, so we just about to get this tire switched out and go back to the house and change this wheel out, man. Ooh, y'all see what's going on. Big 23 with the tire on that joint.
There you go.
Yeah, man, that thing look nice, dog. I can't wait to ride. Ooh. Yes, sir. We got the wraparound. It should be getting done painted pretty soon. We thought it was gonna be done this weekend, but it's not. Antonio had a lot of stuff to do, so no big deal. We'll take the bike back home, take it to the shop tomorrow, and take it up there. We'll get the bars and the fairing installed, and then boom, just like that, big 23 ready to go. You feel me? Toss that bad boy. Ooh, that thing looks fat. That shit look clean. Oh my God.
to. Any, mini, money, mo, nigga. Even though our combos be dry, I got you wet. I gave her good D, now she ready. Coming up like a new set. I got like I'm saying, you can be my Winnie Houston. I'm doing a lot, but just like Nike, I'm trying to do it. So
Alrighty guys, we just pulled up back to the homie crib, and look, it's like literally the wheel is like big as the fender and everything, like all in one. The wheel on that thing looks so good. Can't wait to get that wraparound done, get the bars installed, get the wheel installed and everything. That thing is gonna look so sick. This chrome is just hitting. Like the silver bike is nothing like this at all. Like that's just ridiculous. Look at all this chrome. Huge wheel, dog. Ooh wee. Now we just put up to the homie crib. I know y'all remember this Glide. Ooh, them lights are shining bright. Yeah, it's still around. Running good. A1, we about to go slide somewhere. I don't know. I just seen somebody on the freeway, like two Harleys on the freeway. I was flying, nigga, flew past them motherfuckers. I missed the exit and shit. Homie is out here hooking up the boat. We about to be on the lake tomorrow, dog. About to go up. Feel me? It's kind of dark out here, but y'all get the idea in the daytime. Don't worry. What's up, guys? We are back here, man. Next day, I'm actually on my way back to Vegas, dog. It's like 4:30 in the morning, dog, and I'm like trying to get through the desert before the sun come up. But actually I kind of should have waited till the sun come up, because like, man, I'm freaking cold. It's like certain spots through the desert, maybe just like freezing, man. So far so good, but we got a long way to go, dog. So just wanted to check in with y'all, and we'll get there. Just pulled up. Got this thing looking good. I know y'all was on the GoPro and y'all already know it's good, but dang, y'all gotta see this thing under the lights, man. This thing looks so clean, man. I'm halfway, I'm in like maybe half of the halfway back to Vegas, so Got a couple more little sprints, and we'll be good to go, man. So let's fill this thing up and get it together. Next stop. All right, guys, so we are pretty much in Baker right now, maybe about 10 miles from the actual Baker exit, maybe about 70 miles from Vegas. So we should be there in just under an hour, guys. So we're gonna chill out for a sec, catch our breath, let our hands warm up and stuff, and get everything back and hop on the road in the next like 15 minutes, man. So alrighty, guys, hey, thanks, man, appreciate it, bro. Good looking out. So pretty much the last stop before we hit daylight. But here in a few miles out from Baker, just letting my hands warm up and get everything situated, and then we're gonna get back on the road in like 10 minutes. See, when people walk up recording your bike, man, you know you're doing a good job. Alrighty, guys, we have made it to Nevada, guys. On a bike, on ground. Thing is running A1, it's beastie. I'm loving it. Man, this thing look good, dog. Ooh, let's hop back on the road though and get up out of here. Alrighty, guys, we have made it back to the crib, man. Helmet and everything good to go. Everything's regular on the sweater. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a long little lovely ride, man. So I'm gonna have to catch y'all on the next one.